This is an absolute value equation. And the way you solve absolute value equations is once you have just an absolute value wrapped around a variable like we have here, even though there's 6 attached, don't worry, you go over to this little rule over here that says if you have the absolute value of stuff, and I'm going to make it a smiley face, okay, and that equals something, what you do is you split it up into 2 equations. You write out whatever's in the left or in the absolute value, so smiley face, whatever that may be, you set it equal, and then you have 2 equations where one of the equation you write out the original right side, and the other equation you write out the opposite of the right side. This is what I have. I have the absolute value of stuff equals 42. So what I need to do is split this up into 2 equations. You write out whatever's inside the absolute value, 6m and 6m. You drop down your equal sign. Then one of your equations is going to have the original right side, and the other equation is going to have the opposite of the right side. The opposite of 42 is negative 42. So now what I have are 2 equations to solve for, and I solve for each of them individually. Is m all by itself? No. 6 is being multiplied, so we do the inverse of multiply 6, and we divide 6 from both sides. The 6 crosses out, and m equals 42 divided by 6 is positive 7. We do the same exact thing over here. Is m alone? No. 6 is being multiplied to m. So divide both sides by 6, divide both sides by 6, cross u out, and m in this case equals negative 7. So what you should do with these types of problems is do a mental check. All right, so I'll do the mental check over here. We have 2 possible answers. M could be 7 and m could be negative 7. So you think in your head, all right, 6 times 7, that's the same as 6 times 40, the absolute value of 42. And the absolute value of 42 is 42, and we're supposed to get 42. So check you work, check you work. And then we do it again with the other guy. So you're thinking, all right, so these absolute value of 6 times negative 7, absolute value, gets me the absolute value of negative 42, but the absolute value of a negative just makes it positive, so we get 42 anyway. We want to get 42, checkarooski, so you work, and then our final answer is for us to say, since it worked for both, m is going to equal both 7, also negative 7. So we have 2 answers, because 2 answers work, okay? Fun.